All right. So what was it like before working with us?
Before working with you guys, we were trying to find out how to get our Zoho dashboards automated. And we tried to do a little bit myself. I know a little bit of, I'm a web developer and front end guy. I don't know a lot of the back end stuff. So found you guys, and you kind of put a lot of answers together for what we were looking for as a company. And we went through the motions to figure out what we needed, and you guys helped identify what we needed. And now all of our dashboards are pretty much synced in. Everybody's happy with the company, and you guys really, went over and beyond, and we're happy.
What were the problems, or what was the problem you're trying to solve with engaging in our services?
Problem with engaging in your services. Basically identifying what we really needed. We know we needed to perform all these different reports because we have higher ups that we need to show data on. You have the worker bees out there, producing sales and making moves within the company, but to put that into actual figures and show that to somebody that or a group of people that you just need to know how the company is doing, like up to date facts and up to date numbers. It's really hard to do those manually and create a report every time somebody wants to see something. So understanding how to do that and understanding what we needed and going with you guys and figuring out how to get past the initial problems of syncing in these different apps that we were working with and having them work within one place in Zoho. We weren't really sure on how to do that. You guys kind of opened our eyes and fixed those problems that we initially had, and now put that all together in one spot.
Where did you start your search?
I started my search in Google. I'm just running different, search queries. And then I started, after that, looking at Upwork and Guru.com, a lot of outsourcing sites. I use those all the time.
What made our service stand out from other options?
Well, we got a lot of responses, but most of them were from areas that were, $10 an hour, $20 an hour, in other countries that I've had, good and bad experiences with. But I knew this was a little bit more technical. So I wanted to stay either in the United States or Canada or Eastern Europe. I had a lot of good people out there as well. And when I saw your profile and I looked at your previous work and some of your case studies that you put together, and your hourly rate was higher than everybody else. But when I see that kind of stuff, I was looking for more quality than I was actually looking for, price and everything that you had. It still is very reasonable price that you offered as well. So it really worked out really well for us. But that's what made you stand out was being in Canada, really close to us, having the skill set that we needed. And it kind of checked most of the boxes that I was looking for.
What have you been able to achieve since using our services?
Communication. We were able to show the rest of the team what we're working on, how we're growing, and how we're going to continue to grow. So having that communication in place is very, very important for everything that's going on with COVID, and showing the rest of the team that we can still sell and how things are moving. And things like that. That's extremely important. So the communication part was, and the visuals and the metrics that we can, put together really quickly are extremely helpful in communicating what we do on each day.
What has exceeded your expectations since working with us?
It's a good question. Exceeded expectations was basically just your willingness to work through problems and not draw a firm box around what we needed to accomplish, because you go out and you talk to other people, other companies, and you try to get a particular job done, and there's always some kind of new thing that pops up that wasn't really explained and things like that. And you guys are willing to go through and identify each problem and fix that problem without nickeling and diming this.
What's the main reason you would recommend our service?
Professionalism and getting the job done, and communication. Like, you were always really, really quick to respond to any of our inquiries. That's huge. Communication's number one, I think. And then your technical competencies, like being able to get the job done like we wanted to, and finish and work everything out. That was most important to us.
What would you tell someone who's considering working with us at Aether Automation?
I would say talk to Andrew, talk to the rest of your team, and let them know what your problems are, and let them know. And a lot of times you don't even know what your problems are. Talk to Andrew and say, hey, this is what we're trying to get done. Can you help us? And just listen and see what they provide. And you guys have a lot of good answers for a lot of problems that we've had, and I'm sure that that you guys could help a lot of other companies as well.